Hi everyone, so I'm going to be doing just a soap cutting video for you guys today. I made 4 soaps for a wholesale order. This is the first guy I'm going to be cutting. This is the Herbalist, and I gave it a bit of a makeover, so it has these soap pillows on it. So this guy is scented in rosemary and peppermint essential oil. That's the inside there. So I'm going to be working with some more natural colorants soon, but these guys are made with titanium dioxide and mica for now, and I have some salt and rosemary and mint on top there. So I made 4 of my most popular soaps. I made this guy. I made one of my newer ones, which is a soap made with a tea base, which is one of my favorite designs. It's called Victoria Grey Tea, and I actually use tea made from a local shop here in Halifax, which has like lavender buds and different things. So I'll let you know more when we're cutting that guy, but it's been cool working with some interesting waters instead of distilled water, working with tea. So I'm going to put these guys away and I'll be right back with the next one. I was going to be listening to an audiobook while I did this, but I thought that it would be nice to talk with you guys about some of the new stuff we're going to be doing. So here I have Awaken, which is our most popular soap. I'll just put that here while I get this wiped down. It's scented with a fragrance and essential oil blend, and it's lemon and lemongrass and avocado. It's kind of like it's a Lush dupe, and it's really fresh. I gave it a bit of a makeover as well, a little deeper yellow than I usually do. It's really one of the best things about making soap is that you just get a really good recipe that works for you, and then you can play around with the designs of the soap. It's the inside of that guy. So some cool things that we have been working on is a lot of botanical skincare and herbal infused skincare. We have a bunch of stuff going to testers in the next week or two. I've reformulated lip balms and been working on lotions. My mom actually just texted me today about one of the lotions I made, but I'm still not happy with it. She was my first guinea pig, but so been working on stuff a little at a time because I recently had surgery, so I haven't been able to lift anything, and without my husband I wouldn't have been able to make these soaps either, because unfortunately big bottles of olive oil weigh a lot. Anyway, so one of the next things we're working on is, like I said, some botanical skincare. We're making a violet infused face cream, and I've been using this gorgeous face serum myself for a couple of weeks now, which is a jojoba and evening primrose base with some gorgeous frankincense and lavender, and I've been really loving that on my skin and using it before makeup even, which has been really nice. Although I've been wearing a lot less makeup these days. But good skincare means less makeup, I suppose. I'm just popping these on the curing shelf, doing one at a time. So the next soap here is my favorite. It's Victorian Lace. It's a little bit yellow here. That's something with the fragrance oil, but it's just a really nice creamy white soap with roses. It's really a simple one, but beautiful. It smells, it's really hard to explain. I feel like the scent notes don't do it justice, but it's like very fresh and clean with a little bit of something special, a little floral. So it's just a plain bar with the roses. It's been really fascinating getting into the herbal skincare. I'm just touching back on that because I've been kind of obsessed with baths and soap and essential oils and aromatherapy since I was a little kid. I remember even going to the grocery store and going in the bath aisle and getting a lavender bath oil when I was little and saying, when I grow up, I'm going to buy this, because my mom would never buy it for us because it was so expensive, and I also have a lot of siblings. We were very down to basics back then. And stealing honey and putting it in my bath and that kind of thing as a child. So it's been really interesting getting into herbs for health and medicine, but also for skin. That's been really cool. We're very lucky. Where we live, there's an herbal school just right down the street from us as well. It's also really fascinating to learn about historical cosmetics and toiletries. There's a YouTube channel that often does Victorian recipes, which I watch often because that's one of my favorite eras. And they've recently done some makeup tutorials and also spoke about Queen Victoria's makeup routine and skincare and the use of flower waters on skin. And I think that's very interesting how we're still doing that even now. We've definitely not lost the love of hydrosol and flower infusions for hair and skin over time. Those rosebuds are hard to get. They go everywhere. Okay. So this guy is my Victoria Grey tea, the soap I was talking about before that's made with a cup of tea. It also has some ground tea in it, so you can see some of the speckles there. And it has the charcoal layer on the top. It has a slight charcoal swirl and a bentonite clay layer. So the funny thing about this soap actually is that it all looks the same color except for the top, like the charcoal, when you're making it, because the lye water turns so dark and then it lightens up. So you can kind of see there how it's lightening up. So eventually this layer here with the speckles in it will turn as light as the rim. But it has a little layer there, and that's just a drop of tea apparently. A little bit of unmixed tea in there, but that's okay. That's the part of the fun. You never know how the soap will come out in the end. There's another one. I know it might be a bit dark in here, but the lighting wasn't working very well for me today. Swirl worked a bit differently. I do have some charcoal swirls happening, but you can see it a little bit in this corner, but it didn't seem to go through the soap this time around. That's just a flower. There we go, some of the black. I did do it slightly different this time than the first time I made it. Oh, and this guy is all natural. It does have essential oils. I know some people don't think that that's necessarily natural, but I do. Although I do understand where people are coming from with the whole essential oil ban and the schemes like Young Living, etc. People using essential oils internally really scares me as well. See, they're all a bit different, but that's kind of the magic of soap making as well. This one's a lot more bentonite. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna put that soap away and we're all done. I hope you guys check out our shop. We're making a few changes over the summer. My husband and I am the maker, but he is also a partner in the business and my partner in life, so we kind of make all the decisions together. So we're working on some really cool stuff and hopefully getting out of the Etsy scene for our own thing really soon, which is great. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening to me have a little ramble about skincare and cutting soap. Thank you.